Hello guys and welcome back to this video. So in today's video tutorial, I'm going to walk you step by step on how to avoid liquidation whenever you are trading derivatives or futures on the Bybit exchange. Okay, a lot of you are afraid of liquidation okay, and you want to know how to avoid that liquidation. That is the reason why I'm making this video. Okay, now first thing first, what is liquidation? Liquidation is when the exchange you are trading with forcefully close your position. And why do they forcefully close your position? It is because you are using borrowed funds to trade. Okay, so if I come in here, let's say I want to buy Solana. I'm currently looking at the Solana price. Okay, this is what Solana is currently trading right now at $226. I only have $50 on my balance here. So if I want to buy up to one Solana right now, okay, I need at least $226 to be able to buy Solana. But because I am trading futures, okay, and I'm using leverage of 10x, I don't need $226 to buy Solana any longer. All right. So if I go ahead and say, okay, I want to buy Solana at this price right here. So now this is the price we want to buy Solana, and right here on my order value, it is in USDT. So because it is in USDT, I will type $226 right here. Okay. So I'll go ahead and type right here 226. Okay, maybe 0.3 and all of that, but just leave the remaining fraction. Okay, so this is what it will cost. If it was in Sol, okay, if it was in Solana, you just put one Solana here. All right, but since it is in USDT, I just put 226 right there. And here is where I want you to pay attention, where it says cost. This is what it will cost you. Why? Because you are using a 10x leverage. Okay, so right here I can buy Solana worth $226 with just $20 point something. Okay, with just 20, like 10% of the amount. That is just all I need. That is what leverage trading is. It means that the remaining money is from the exchange. Okay, the remaining money you are using to buy that is from the exchange. So there is a limit. All right, you are using this $20 right now as collateral. Okay, you are using this as collateral. So there is a limit to which this market can go down to when you are trading. So when it gets to that level, if you do not close your trade using stop loss, the exchange will forcefully close your trades. Okay, so it means that for me to be able to stay in this trade even until it gets to, maybe the price gets to $10 without getting liquidated, I need to have enough money on my balance. Right, I need to have enough money on my balance. So the straightforward answer I'm going to give you right here: if you want to avoid liquidation, always use stop losses. All right, always use stop losses. Okay, now I know where the problem, or why some of you have problem, is that even when you use stop loss, all right, liquidation still comes before your stop loss, and that is what will take me to the next thing that you need to do, all right, to avoid getting liquidated. Okay, so now that I've explained everything right here, if I need to buy one Solana or Solana worth 220, I just need 10% of that because I'm using 10x leverage. If I go ahead and change that leverage maybe to like a 75x leverage, okay, I'll go ahead and click OK. So the same quantity of Solana, all right, and then right here it is just $2 that is going to cost us because we are using a higher leverage. Okay, we are using a higher leverage. Now when it comes to this, let's say I want to go ahead and take this trade. Let me go ahead and set TP and SL. Okay, I can go ahead and set my TP, just take this slider to the end, set SL, and then I go ahead and click on confirm. Now when you set your TP and SLs right here, look at this. Okay, you see your estimated liquidation price. All right, estimated liquidation price is around 224. Okay, we are buying at 226 because we are using 75x leverage. We'll get liquidated at 224. Now, if I go ahead and reduce that leverage, all right, if I go back to my 10x leverage, right, let's go back to that 10x leverage right there. Click on OK, and then we go ahead and click on this set TP and SL again. Look at where the liquidation price is. All right. So instead of getting liquidated at 224, right now we are getting liquidated. Our liquidation is now at $204. Right? The more I reduce my leverage, okay, the more this will continue to go down. Now, all of these things are done automatically for you before you enter a trade, but some of you still fails to pay attention to this thing. You just enter it blindly, and then when you get liquidated, you are looking for who to blame. All right, it doesn't work that way. Now, when you want to take a trade, okay, I've made a video previously on how to use the long and short position tool. These are very powerful tools on TradingView that you want to use. So if I go to TradingView right here, okay, now this is what you do. After you might have calculated your entries, where you're going to enter that trade, where you're going to set stop loss and all of that, okay, you use your long and short position tool. And this is what you see right here. Okay, I am hoping to buy Solana right here, okay, when it gets to this level. But one thing you want to notice right here, you see my stop loss right here is around 10%, okay, and I'm ready to maybe hit 50% if this goes in my favor. All right, so with this 10% stop loss, 10% stop loss that is calculated here is without leverage. This 10% stop loss right here is without leverage. So if I go ahead and set my trade with this 10% and I'm using a 25x leverage, okay, and I still set my stop loss at this price right here, I will get liquidated. Liquidation will come before my stop loss. Okay, so let's just do a practical example. Let me show you that. Let me go back to Bybit. All right, so our stop loss, let's see where the stop loss is. Stop loss is around 177. Okay, now let's say we are buying at this current price. Okay, we'll go ahead and buy at this current price, and then we want to increase our leverage. Let's do 25 or even 27 or whatever, or let's do 24. All right, let's do 25x, 24x leverage. And then if I go ahead and set my stop loss, okay, set TPs and SL. So let's go ahead and delete these and put 177, which is where our stop loss is. Okay, so now because I'm using 25x or 24x leverage, when this market does by 520%, I'm going to what? Get stopped at. Okay, I'm going to get stopped at when it gets to that level. All right, now the estimated liquidation, where is it? Let me scroll up. Yeah, the estimated liquidation right here, you see where it is. Okay, I have set my stop loss at what? 177. But look at this, I will get liquidated at $218. So this is where is the exact example when you get liquidated before your stop loss is hit. That is because you don't do the calculation right here. Okay, now that I know that my stop loss is about 10% plus, I cannot use 25x leverage to enter this trade. I cannot even use 10x leverage. Okay, because liquidation happens at maybe 95, 96, 90, it is not 100% on the dot. All right, it's not 100% on the dot. So for me to get liquidated, right, it means that this market will need to go against me by minus 100% for me to get liquidated. And already our stop loss is 10%. So if I use 10x leverage, once the market goes 100 minus 100%, I am already out. Okay, so liquidation is as good as stop loss. All right, so what I would do here for this stop loss to be able to work for me, I'll go back, all right, and reduce my leverage. So because my stop loss is around 10%, I'm going to reduce my leverage. Okay, I'm not going to use 10x leverage. I can use 6x leverage, 7x leverage, or 5x leverage. Okay, so I go ahead and do 6x, and I go ahead and click on save. If I go to set TP and SL again, all right, I can now go ahead and set my stop loss right here. But before then, okay, you see where my liquidation is. So what I can do again is to go ahead and reduce this leverage. Okay, let's go to 3x leverage and click on save. So if I click on save and I go ahead and set TP and SL again, let's screw up and see right now, because I'm using 3x leverage, you see that the estimated liquidation has disappeared. Right, so with this right here, I can now go ahead and set my stop loss around that 177 and it will work. Okay, then the market will hit your stop loss, even not talking about liquidation, because liquidation has disappeared. Now if I go ahead and increase that leverage, okay, the leverage to 4x, let's do 4x. Okay, so if I increase it to 4x and we go back there again, estimated liquidation is still 0. All right, if I increase it to 5x, okay, let's save this and see what happened. You see that the estimated liquidation is still before, okay, our stop loss, which is 177. All right, so it means that for me to play safe on this trade, all right, to play safe on this trade and be able to take out this trade and not get liquidated, I need to use between 4x or 3x. Okay, I need to use 4 or 3x leverage to be able to. That is if my stop loss must be at this 177. All right, if my stop loss must be at this 177, which is about minus 10% from what we have set up here, if my stop loss must be here, then I need to use 3x or 4x leverage to enter this trade. That is the only way I can avoid getting liquidated before my stop loss. All right, now if you are trading a signal, if you're in a signal group, maybe like my Telegram group where we provide you signals, okay, definitely I'm not be calculating this thing based on account size or based on the other person's account size. You know, we are hundreds of us or thousands of us in that group, so I cannot start calculating and say, oh, Mr. A has $10, oh, Mr. B has $5, oh, Mr. C has $5. I'm calculating the stop loss based on my own personal risk tolerance. All right, so what you want to do, which is why I encourage everybody to always learn how to use this thing. That's why we have made videos, okay, on how to use this thing. So if you've seen that, oh, stop loss is here, oh, TP is here, and all of that, then you go back. Even if you don't come to TradingView to do all this calculation, the easy way is you come in here, you set your trades, and then you go ahead and set TP. Okay, once you click on the set TP and SL option, okay, automatically you get estimated liquidation price. So once you want to compare that price with the price you are putting here as your stop loss, okay, if this is before your SL, make sure, just know that, okay, you will get liquidated before your stop loss. All right, so these are some of the things that you need to always calculate. So if you want to avoid getting liquidated when you're trading futures, when you're trading derivatives, number one is to use very low leverage, okay, and number two is to use stop losses. And when you're using stop losses, always make sure that you check where your estimated liquidation is, and make sure that the estimated liquidation is not before your stop loss. Your stop loss should come before your liquidation, your estimated liquidation price. That way you'll be able to get stopped at if the market continue to go against you. All right, I've said a lot of things, but I hope that I've been able to make sense in this video. Please, if you understood everything that I've explained, give the video a thumbs up and leave a nice comment using the comment section, guys. Okay, and if you want to take advantage of all the free signals we share every day, make sure you join us on Telegram. If you're new here, guys, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and I bet you that you will always get valuable content from us. Okay, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that whenever we publish videos like this, you'll be the first to be notified. All right, join us on Telegram, and I'll see you guys in the next video.